Hi everybody, so we're phoning in just before we are gonna start making our way to the airport for the longest flight of our lives. Is just one flight is going to be 15 hours.
Yeah, we're wrapping up our Japan Tokyo experience here. The exhibition is gonna be on for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
But tonight we are flying back to Europe.
Yeah, and as soon as we land, we're gonna decompress and make a video for you guys, so you can see what was happening. And Tokyo was awesome. It was super exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do like this, and when I clap, we're gonna be magically transformed into our studio with the art of editing. And we're in our studio.
Yeah, that was a short 17-hour trip.
17, it was like 14 hour and 40 minutes one flight. Then it was 6 hours waiting at Frankfurt airport, and then it was hour and like 15 minutes flight from Frankfurt to Split, Croatia.
Or using this editing power a second.
So yeah, we love living in the editing world, much better than sitting on your ass for 23 hours.
We have the Katana samurai sword, and this is connected with our experience in Japan. And we have the award here.
We're the white samurais.
White samurai.
We're the white samurais. That's, something has changed, clicked.
Yeah. Can you sense
the calmness?
Yes.
The calmness is there. And of course, the award that we got, it's finally here. It's with us in the studio.
It was really funny, when we were getting the award. First, there was a run-through ceremony where we practiced getting the award. And then later on, when the Minister of Culture came, we had the whole thing again in front of her. So
yeah, that was really crazy. So let's kind of summarize everything that happened. We want to talk about why we were in Japan, why we were in Tokyo. We want to talk a little bit about experiences in Tokyo because it's such a fascinating place. So that's let's jump into that.
Yeah, so we were there at National Museum of Emerging Science. We were presenting our VR experience called Dislocation, and it was a really fascinating exhibition of all the awarded works from the festival. So there was this magical cubes with the mind of their own.
That was crazy.
And we're gonna run a clip so that you can see it for yourself. Alright, so these cubes were fantastic. And also it was Uber experiences. Now that's a really out there concept.
Yeah, you should try it out. You can actually rent a person that walks in a city. Yeah, he walks around the city and you can watch, what he sees, you see. Yeah. It's kind of like driving your person and then seeing what they see.
Yeah.
It's a really fun concept. And of course, it was CyberPunk 2070 there. It was really nice to see. It was like a little statue from the game. It was like a big sign box.
Yeah.
Really loved it. Also some great animated short films.
Of course. And what I really enjoyed as well was that fantastical little garden of those cubes and the concept of randomness in art generation.
Yeah.
So that was also very interesting. All in all, a fascinating exhibition.
Oh, we cannot forget the projection with the lamp. I mean, that was really magical.
Yeah.
That was really magical. Such a cool exhibition, such a cool piece as well, where you're lighting, parts that are in shadow. You're kind of discovering this scene. All in all, we felt really honored to be a part of this
Yeah.
fantastic collection of works from artists all over the world, from Israel,
Yeah.
Austria, Croatia, of course, France, Japan. I mean,
Korea.
all over the world. It
Yeah.
was quite amazing, and I really felt that this location and our tent that was there, which is a part of our VR experience. We have a simulation of a refugee tent because that's what our project talks about dislocation, migrations, refugee crisis. So the whole thing, I think, really fitted very nicely. It held its own. Of course, it won the Excellence Award, and we were really honored and thankful for the opportunity to present our work and visit Tokyo.
Visit Tokyo.
So let's talk about that.
All expenses paid.
All expenses paid
Round
trip plus free tornado.
Free tornado.
Typhoon. We got a free Typhoon also, thrown into the mix in the welcome bag.
Yeah.
That was kind of sending us off. He
off.
wanted to say hi. The Typhoon wanted to say hi, and we were hoping he wouldn't say hi, and we just managed to fly out in the last minute. But let's talk about our Tokyo.
Fly out, avoiding the typhoon and going over the Antarctic circle.
Of course, because you need to avoid the Russian airspace as well.
Yeah, because that's not healthy.
You don't want to be flying over Russia right now.
Over Russia.
I mean, for all our Russian viewers, let's not even go there. But
do we have Russian viewers?
If there's a Russian viewer, drop something in the comment. Tell us,
how are things
in Russia,
But
and
anyway,
of course, we don't.
Let's move
it
on.
was fascinating to see that we were flying over South Pole, man. Am I gonna be geographically stupid now completely? I know we flew over Iceland, so I'm gonna fact check. Is that an? I'm not gonna reveal my incredible lack of geography knowledge here. I don't want to embarrass
But Japan,
myself.
Tokyo, it was really nice. We had some fascinating experiences there.
So can I just ask you, off the top of your head, what was the most striking thing about Japanese people that you kind of experienced?
I mean, you can see the subway station and the subway carts. Is it subway carts? Subway carts. They're so super clean.
Yeah.
The Japanese people are so mindful about everybody else. So actually, it's no surprise that the Walkman originated from Sony Japan. You know why the Walkman was invented? So you can listen to music without bothering anybody else.
But now the Europeans, we are Europeans, so we can trash the Europeans. Even though you have headphones, some people, which is really driving me fucking mad, I'm gonna bleep the fucking, is
Portable,
playing, playing from their cell phones the music as they walk around. I cannot abide by that.
No. So that is the difference, I think, main difference between the Orient, the Japan, Asia, and America, Europe.
Yeah,
and
very humble people.
Yeah.
It's I feel like in West, humbleness is something to be almost ashamed of. It's like a weakness.
Yeah.
And I feel like in Japan, in all of those countries, humbleness is something that you wear as a badge of pride.
Yeah. So that was really
ironically, humbleness is a source of pride. So to say, while in us, arrogance is a source of pride. So definitely something that we learned there, super valuable.
Yeah.
And
we also had a really...
And the nightlife, I mean, me and Veljko, we're not like party animals. Let's just put that on the table.
We did enjoy a lot of jazz, a lot of Japanese jazz. We have a clip of a blues jazz band, Japan, all Japan members.
Really nice.
They looked so...
Yeah, let's play that for a second.
Yeah.
about the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge, I can personally say, I would say like two things. One is general, one is for a specific group of people. If you didn't know, me and Veljko here, we're vegetarians and we don't eat fish. We do not eat fish.
So we're in Japan.
We're in Japan, fishless. And if you try to do Japan fishless. So yeah, being in Japan and not eating fish or meat was super, super challenging.
Yeah.
And that comes to my second thing which I found very challenging, and that is the alphabet, because it's not our, alphabet that we used to. The signs are completely different. You cannot read anything. So when you walk into a restaurant and you have like 20 meals and you're trying to find, is there a meal that you can eat? Even with Google Translator, which is a great app, it saved our lives. It's very, very, very hard to communicate. So that was a bit of a stumbling block for us to really,
But they do help you out because they create these dioramas of food in front of the restaurant. So you have a replica of what you're going to eat in a form of a diorama, like I'm not even going to say plastic. I think they take real
I think
food.
It's like art, man.
I think they take real food and then they cover it with some clear resin.
No.
It's an art.
It's like a sculpting art form.
So you can actually see in glorious 3D what you can order in there. So that was not helpful for us because they put powdered shrimp into everything. So yeah,
even cookies.
We ended up eating a lot of pizza in
even
Tokyo.
Cookies. So basically, our culinary experience in Tokyo was pastime pizza. So I know you're gonna laugh.
No ramen.
We ate zero ramen.
Ramen in Japan, no ramen for us. Ramen.
However, let's talk about. I wanna kind of, finish it off with the most important part, and that is
aside from the exhibition itself.
Exhibition was great, but this was like two things I have to say, like two spiritual experiences. Maybe you can agree with me in Japan.
Oh yeah, that
I can see in your head that you remember, and that was the museum. What's the name? I'm gonna throw the name down here because I can't remember it now and I don't wanna wreck my brain doing it. It's a multimedia museum created by artists. It's in Tokyo. If you are ever there, it's a must see. Must see. It was mind-blowingly good. Honestly, I can say art is something that's supposed to invoke a special feeling, that's supposed to transcend boundaries and expand consciousness, and that was as close as you can get to that without using mushrooms, I can say, or something.
Fantastic.
I mean, it was really special.
Yeah,
it was really special. And then the second thing, and Veljko can talk about this.
The second thing was our really special visit to a Japanese master of Katana, Bushido, and the samurai way of life.
Yeah, and I'm also, just because this is not paid promotion by any means, but it's such a genuine person, such a genuine experience. I'm gonna throw this also down in the description as well. It's a link, so if you're ever there,
you have to do. We really, you go there, you have the tea ceremony, and he's so meticulous and so careful with this tea ceremony. Everything he does with such attention, focusedness, and mindfulness and purpose that it's fascinating to watch. Then we had some meditation afterwards, then a practice session.
Yeah, but before that, don't forget, we get to dress up, it's not, I don't want to say dress up because it was an immersion. The whole point is to be immersed in this samurai culture. And the clothes, when you get out of the Western clothes and you put on your kimono, it's it helps to transform you. So yeah, please continue.
Yeah, and then as a cherry on the top of this cake of this experience, in the end we got to wield a proper katana. So we were fortunate enough that the master he gave us his katana, and we gave it a go, and I think we did okay.
Yeah, we were. It's not as easy as it thinks. I mean, the katana is such a sharp weapon, but you still have to, the motion has to be really precise and really, really deliberate. I mean, it was just crazy. It was crazy. And also, let's not forget about the beautiful performance that we got.
Yes.
Because the master, the sensei, he also did a performance where he was playing the flute and did like a fight with an imaginary enemy. In any case, I mean, we're showing some clips from there and videos just to try to transmit a little bit of that experience. Should you ever be in Tokyo, it's definitely something that we would recommend.
Yeah.
So now we can maybe wrap it up with some final thoughts on Tokyo. If I can just say, my quick 2 cents, and that would be such a melting pot of two very opposing energies, so to say. One is very calm, it's very grounded in reality, it's very sober, very deliberate, culture, very humble. And the other is all the flashing neon lights that you have in Tokyo, all the craziness of manga, which is really super hyped with speed emotions and everything, and all of those girls dressed up in manga clothes on the street, and all the madness that happens once the sun sets down. It really opposes that, super calm. So I found that dichotomy, if I can say, is another word that I'm throwing in there, of this.
Check out the big brains on Liliway here.
That is kind of really a special thing to witness.
Yeah. So we learned a lot today about Japan, about dichotomy, and hopefully you stayed with us through the end. Please like, subscribe, hit those bells, hit those buttons, and also do not forget, check out our short animated film that we're producing right now that's powered with NFTs. So click on the link, become a part of that unique
all
experience.
of the links are below in the description, to our Discord, to our Twitter, all the places where you can follow the project.
And please comment. Leave a few comments on the YouTube videos. Tell us what you think. If you've been to Japan and you had a similar experience or something completely different, let us know. We will love to read it.
Yeah.
All right.
So until next time, should I say,
it's a beautiful day for a beautiful day.